What up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube page, Chasing Sunsets by Stephen J. I'm a sunset photographer. All I do is sunsets, sunrises, when I can get up, and landscapes. And I just got into astrophotography probably within the last year or so. So I'm pretty new at it, but I've gotten some pretty decent shots of like the Milky Way and stuff like that. But my ultimate goal is to chase sunsets in different locations. I'm going to take you on a journey with me where I go, what I do. But the first place that we are going to go is Magnolia Park, which is in Orange County in the city of Apopka, Florida. Magnolia Park is on Lake Apopka. It is the best place to watch a sunset 365 days a year. I'm actually on my way there now. Normally when I go chasing the sunset, I always try to leave about an hour before sunset, maybe an hour and 20 minutes before sunset, because it depends on where I'm going to go at, number one. I always take a look at the weather. So before I go out looking for a sunset, the first thing I do is I look to the east and see what I can see. If I see any type of light or whatever, I know it's going to be, might be a pretty good day, might be a pretty good sunset. But Magnolia Park is the best location in Central Florida because 365 days of the year, you got no obstructed view whatsoever. In the summertime, the sun is towards the light. It's toward the right. And the second place is the Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. You pretty much got an unobstructed view all year long, but the problem is that you can only get into Lake Apopka by bike or hiking to catch a good sunset there. There's a lot of good places for a sunset. For instance, Winter Garden has Newton Park, but the problem is during the summer you can catch a good sunset at Newton Park, but I think from January up until maybe April, the sun set over land during that time. So let me let you see. You see the sun is hitting my face right now. I'm looking like the Joker. That's my sunset. That's where I'm going. That's what I'm chasing. So Newton Park is pretty good, except during the winter when the sun sets over land. Mount Dora, Gilbert Park, that's pretty good. But again, during the winter, when the sun sets to the left, you don't really have a good view of an actual sunset. What else? Eustis, Lake Eustis is pretty good, especially Lakeshore Drive. Oh man, that's great. But again, during the winter, from that park in Eustis, I don't even know if I got enough. You guys can hear me because of the wind. Let me put the air on. But Eustis is good except for in the winter. You got that there's a tree line that's in the middle of the lake that obstructs your view of the actual sunset. So unless you like run all the way over to the right, which is like a boating dock, I think you can still see it. I'm really not sure, but it's once in the wintertime, it's really not a good place. Lake Eola in Orlando is pretty good, but again, particular time of the year, the sun sets behind buildings and whatever, so it's not really that good of a place to watch a sunset other during the summer. What else? Winter Park, Azalea Park, great place for a sunset, but again, during the summer, not so much in the winter time. Baldwin Park is pretty good, and again, if you can get a good afterglow, because they got like the water in the middle of the thing, so I think tonight's sunset is going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good, so I'm very excited that you guys get a chance to see Magnolia Park and all of its glory. So I actually shoot with a Canon 80D, which is on its last shutters right now. I send it to Canon to see if they can fix it, because there's something wrong with my sensor where it tries to focus, and I got to do it on manual sometimes. And Canon sent it back to me. It was like, we can't fix it. They were like, we see water damage, which I've taken my camera to the beach, but I've never dropped it in the ocean. I don't even think any water ever got inside. I've never had any water in my camera, other than like I've set it on the sand, try to get some good shots with my crystal ball and everything. But other as far as getting water inside, never ever. So I was quite confused by that, unless it was like that from the guy I bought it from. But I'm looking for a new camera. I'm kind of caught right now between going traditional DSLR or going with the new mirrorless. I really want the R5 because that's just hot right now as far as the specs. The R7 is probably what I can afford, but I'm also looking at the Canon 90D as a traditional. So we are at Magnolia Park, guys. I'm going to turn my camera around. Let's see if any of the sunsetters are here. I don't see any. I think I'm the only one here. There's 2 cars here, but I don't see the normal guys that I shoot sunsets with. I don't see Tom. I don't see Joe. I don't see Ed. Don't see anybody. So let me pause real quick. So this is Magnolia Park. Right here has been closed for 2 years. It just opened August 1st. This is where I say I always look to the left to see what I got. See, if I see that light back there, it gives me, and back there, it gives me a good indication that there's going to be a pretty good afterglow. Right now, the wind is kind of blowing right now, so I like it, but sometimes I don't like it because I love this lake when it's calm. And I don't use a tripod because I like to walk around to see the different angles of what I can see and what I can shoot. So just to let you guys see right there, that's what I'm up against. That's what I chase. And the reason why I chase is because it's different every day. So this camera isn't giving justice. So let me take off the cover. That helps a little bit. A little bit. So if you guys, now see, that's hot right there. So if you guys know if I should go mirrorless or DSLR, let me know. They just built that new side, come on, over there, which I'm gonna try to sneak over there to get some shots, and I'm gonna post some of my pictures in the feed. So let me pause it for right now. I think you guys might have been live in my back pocket. So, sneaking over to the other side. See, look at that sky right there. If you was on the Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive, you'd be able to get that rainbow with no view. So, I think this right here is a hot shot, especially so right now I am shooting in manual. Come on. I think it's, what time is it? Wow. Sun just set 7:41. the other night. So this right here is what we call afterglow. And to be honest with you, actually, I shoot my afterglows in automatic or manual. Sometimes I just think automatic just works for me, but I move around a lot because I like to see different angles from what I can see, and when you get shots like that, it's lining up real good, and then you go for it, right? See, like this shot right here, automatic doesn't work for me, but which is then why don't you stay in manual then? It's too dark underneath these trees. But this right here is the afterglow I was telling you guys about. looking west to see what you're gonna get. And sometimes good 20, 30 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, you may have something like this. So that was Magnolia Park. You guys got a chance to see it in all its glory. And that place is very magical because there are days where me and my friend Ed, who you guys didn't see today, but me and him were out there, and sometimes him and I go there just to see if there's a sliver, what we call it, like a little opening. So remember what I said, we look west to see if there's anything. So if we look east, and we see any type of gold, some type of light, there's an opening to the west somewhere. And one day it was all gray, sun had set, and me and him just sitting out there, just standing up talking, and then all of a sudden, like, I guess where the sun set at, it started getting red. And like, he's like, look at that, it's getting red over there. And then like a minute after that, the sky just like lit up just like red. I actually have the picture. I took a picture of it and I made a print of it. It's on my wall at work. And that's just how amazing Magnolia Park is, where you think it's not going to do anything, it doesn't. And there's a lot of times where you think it's going to do something and it doesn't. But but that's the beauty of it. That's why you still come back. That's my love of it. I shoot with a Canon, just to let you guys know, because the person who taught me, Lynn Marie, she shot with a Canon. So I bought a Canon. But I am looking, maybe testing out a Nikon to see how that flows. I heard a lot of good. I actually Googled best sunset camera, and I'd never heard of this brand. Pentax came up. So I'm like, wow, okay. So Pentax, I've actually heard that Panasonic had good cameras. I heard Sony had some good cameras. So I don't know. Right now I'm leaning towards Canon only because I'm very familiar with it. But also, man, if the price is right, I'm going to go whatever the price is right and just have to learn something new. I mean, I hate, because all my lenses are Canon mount, so I hate to like have to get rid of my lenses because I got a new format. And even if I go mirrorless, there's an adapter, but I looked up that adapter. I think it's like $200 right about now. So that's what's making me lean towards the 90D still. I don't have to buy an adapter or anything like that, but I am curious as far as, you know, shooting with a mirrorless, how that's going to come out. So I don't know. We'll see in the coming weeks, because in October I'm actually going to be going to Gatlinburg, because I don't even want to tell you what happened last year trying to shoot fall foliage. Number one, the fall foliage season was late by 2 weeks or 3 weeks when I arrived right at peak season. So this year I want to go back to redeem myself because of a memory card error. So I don't even want to talk about it. So I'll see you guys on my chase again tomorrow. Where are we going to go? I have no idea. So peace out. See you tomorrow.